They say people's real characters are revealed during periods of grief. Days after the passing of Betty Bayo, her children have found themselves in family drama no child ever deserves to be in. But before the noise, before the argument, before the public debates, there was a home filled with love, a simple, warm, lively home where laughter lived on the walls, where joy echoed in every room, and where two young children, Sky and Danny, found the safest place on earth, their mother's arms.
Na sitaki kuona watu wanaingilia hiyo familia. Either watoto nitapewa, either sitapewa, Mungu ndiye anajua. God knows. I'll fight for the justice. But hatujakaa chini na Tash tukakosana. Hatujakaa chini na hiyo familia tukakosana. Saa hii Betty Bayo akifufuka akuta tunapigania watoto, anaweza shangaa sana. Kwa hivyo kwa sasa mimi sipigani na mtu yoyote na sina ubaya na mtu yoyote, na ninaenda maombolezo, na nikilia kwa maombolezo niruhusiwe nilie, kwa sababu huyo mama ndio alinizalia watoto wangu.
Betty Bayo was not just a gospel singer, not just a public figure. She was a mother who gave her everything to her children. Anyone who knew her closely will tell you that her world revolved around Sky and Danny. Their house was always full of life. Sky's endless questions, Danny's playful energy, and Betty's patient voice, answering, guiding, laughing, and teaching. She raised them with warmth, but also with discipline. She was the type of mother who will kneel down to their level when speaking to them, yet still stand firm when correcting them. She taught them how to pray. She taught them how to say thank you. She taught them kindness, honesty, and respect. She taught them to love each other deeply because siblings are forever. In the evenings, they will sit together, singing, dancing around the living room, turning ordinary nights into beautiful memories. Betty loved watching her children pray, chasing each other around the compound, shouting her name with excitement, and running into her arms with pure joy. To Sky and Danny, she wasn't just Betty Bayo the singer. She was simply mom, their comfort, their teacher, their best friend. It is this love, this peaceful world, that makes the events after the death even more heartbreaking. When Betty breathed her last, two children lost the single most important person in their lives, and just when they needed unity around them, the adults descended into conflicts. What should have been a quiet, sacred period of mourning began shifting into confusion, tension, and a rising custard drama that the children never asked for and do not deserve. Online debates erupted, family conversations grew tense, the nation began to take sides, and Sky and Danny watched the world argue about where they belong, while all they wanted was their mother back. Pastor Victor Kanyari stepped forward, emotional and frustrated. As the biological father, he spoke passionately about wanting his children close.
Huyu ni mtu ambaye alikuwa amekaa na hiyo kansa kwa muda mrefu. Kwa hivyo wale walikaa karibu na yeye wangefaa kuangalia mood. Wangeangalia mood, wakiona kasoro ya mtu wampeleke for a check up, hata kama ni nje ya nchi, hata kama ni kuchanga tuchange, na pengine leo atungekuwa mahali tuko. Lakini hatuwezi kosoa kazi ya Mungu kwa sasa.
Mmeongea maybe na Tash venye utachukua mtoto ama
vile nitachukua, hatujaongea na Tash, sitaki kumharakisha. Saa hii Tash ana mourn. I don't want to hurry Tash kuhusu watoto, kuchukua watoto kwa sababu sasa unaona mama yao hayuko, na mimi tu ndio sisemi ya kwamba hakuna mtu mwingine azalea watoto.
He expressed pain, the pain of feeling sidelined, the pain of being judged publicly, the pain of watching people decide his children's future without him. He declared he had prepared a house for them in Runda, a quiet, comfortable environment where he believes they will heal and grow free from public scrutiny. He insisted he was ready to provide, to guide, and to take over parental responsibility. Many sympathized with him. Others questioned his timing, but one truth stands firm. He is a grieving father, and grief speaks loudly, sometimes harshly, sometimes urgently. Then there was Tash, the man who shared the last peaceful years of Betty's life. He kept silent. His grief was quiet, internal, and heavy. But when he was spotted walking into a law office with Shirua GP, the internet exploded. Speculation spread like wildfire. Is he fighting for custody? Is he claiming the children? Is he challenging Kanyari? But those close to him explained that the meeting was about protecting Betty's contracts, especially the ones meant to support the children financially. Brand endorsements, ambassador deals, agreements that will keep income flowing so that Sky and Danny could continue school, healthcare, and daily needs without disruption. Still, the rumors had already grown too loud. Some accused him of interfering. Others defended him, saying he had lived with the children and cared for them, fed them, and loved them as his own. And caught in between were two children who never asked to be part of this public storm. Within hours, social media turned into a courtroom. Debates raged. Let the biological father take them. No, they lived with Tash. He understands their routine. No, the aunt should keep them temporarily. No, the grandparents should decide. Millions of strangers argued about two grieving children as if they were discussing property, forgetting they are humans whose world has already been shattered. Meanwhile, the children remained with Betty Bayo'S sister, a temporary arrangement made out of love and stability, a pause to allow emotions to settle. Behind closed doors, the pain is deeper than what the public sees. There are tears, there is fear, there is exhaustion, there is confusion as well. Relatives want to do what's best, but best means different things to different people. Some want stability where the children have always known love. Some want the biological father to take full responsibility. Some want time before making any long-term decisions. Every voice believes it is right, but the only voice that truly matters, the children's, are too young to speak for themselves. The children need peace. They need stability. They need counseling. They need adults who put ego aside. They need to grieve properly. They need decisions made with patience, not emotion. Most importantly, they need love that heals, not love that competes. This is not about choosing Kanyari. This is not about choosing Tash. This is not about choosing sides at all. It's about choosing the children. If there is one thing the world owes Betty Bayo, is this: to protect the peace she worked so hard to give her children, to shield them from drama, to honor her memory with unity, not conflict, to love them the way she would have wanted. Sky and Danny have lost their mother. The least they can do is not take their peace too. May the adults in their lives remember, children are not trophies, they are not headlines, they are not bargaining chips. They are hearts already broken, hearts already hurting, hearts that need gentleness, not war. And in Betty's memory, may love lead the way always.